Hi, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's Mary, and I'm here with today's edition of 90 Day Oy Vey. Angela invaded Canada over this past weekend. I tried to warn you, my Canadian subscribers and followers, to seal your borders, but she got in. And does Rob have a new gig? Let's hop right into it. Angela was living her best life in Canada, I tell you, okay? I tried to warn you guys, but she got into your country and she was having the time of her life. I mean, Billy, her stripper friend, was there. She was having the time of her life with him. I mean, she was dancing, grinding, you name it. I just have a question for myself. Does she own any other outfit besides this red jumpsuit? It seems like every time she goes out on the town, she's wearing this red jumpsuit. She had her Canadian hat, her red jumpsuit, all ready to go. She posted a TikTok where she's all cuddly with this dude, whoever this dude is. And you know, meeting fans, having security. Yes, Angela has a bodyguard. Okay. And someone on Reddit ran into her at her club in Canada at her club appearance. Okay. So thank you, IB Trash Talking, for sending this to me. So the person on Reddit wrote, all right, so here's my experience. I showed up early-ish before the event started at 10 p.m. They started to let people in at 10 p.m., but it was clear that some young people were confused. I don't blame those people. Usually 20 to 25 somethings head to the club. They weren't expecting a huge group of 40 people that was strictly there for Angela, not to club. So the vibe of the club wasn't the best. Nobody was really dancing. And the poor kids who reserved a VIP booth on Canada Day weekend didn't really know what they were in for. I could imagine. So Angela took the time to say hello and took the time with everyone who paid to get a photo with her, and she was great about it. She seemed to enjoy herself, so I'm glad she enjoyed the night in my city. She was leaving in a myriad of Ubers and cabs, and I was smoking outside. I showed my excitement to see her again, and she invited me to come along in the car with her. Fuck, I wish I could have. I was half willing to and started asking which car I should get into, but that white guy traveling with her, supposedly her security, kind of told me no. If you want to follow in another car, that's fine, but not with us. My journalism only goes so far. I had to make it home safe as a solo female, and I did. So there's that, folks. To this person who posted this on Reddit, thank you so much for taking one for the team. So I just have a question for Angela because in these past few episodes she was going crazy on Michael because he is the administrator of this group called Paradise Men, and lately in real time she says that this group is proof that Michael was scamming her this whole time. Okay, I have a question, Angela. Or what about this group that I hear allegedly word on the street that you may or may not be a member of? Um, Angela, so I guess it's okay for you to be a member of Facebook groups, but not Michael. Just asking a question. Michael is living his best life as well. Okay. I mean, he is posting like he doesn't have a care in the world. And he wishes all of his Canadian followers a happy Canada Day. Gino is also living his best life without Jasmine. Night on the town with his family, meeting new friends and old friends. And I'm just going to put this out there because I've been seeing this picture circulating on Facebook and on Instagram that this is Gino's new love interest for the single life. Um, I'm going just to let you guys know that a very reliable source tells me no. This is not a love interest for single life for Gino. This is actually his real life good friend. And we have Jazzy enjoying my city. She was in New York getting a facial and I don't know what else. She's going to show us how glowing her skin is. I'm glad you were able to get a facial in New York, Jasmine. And her pageant. Guys, I'm sorry. Okay, she needs to get a refund for her butt. Just saying. I know she got butt implants. She paid a lot of money for them, and she really needs to get a fucking refund. And this whole pageant storyline, I mean, Jasmine is not the pageant type. You and I both know I'm speaking the truth. Sophie, without Rob, okay? I mean, she put on her best Mickey ears last week, and her and Rob met up in Disneyland, and a fan, caught a picture with them. But, for a couple that isn't together, they met up in Disneyland, the happiest place on earth. But this week, Sophie's wondering where the holes are at, and she's just showing off her Fashion Nova wear. Rob living his best life without Sophie. So now I'm just wondering, did Rob secure himself a new gig on Pillow Talk, perhaps? Because he's been hanging out with Jamal a lot lately. And as you see here, he was hanging out with Kimberly. Um, since there's going to be this new format of Pillow Talk, in case you guys didn't hear, for the other way, they are going to do the format that they briefly tried out, I think last year. I can't remember, where one couple host another Pillow Talk couple. Like as you see here, Kenny and Armando are hosting Veronica and Tim. Elizabeth and Andre will be hosting Robert and Annie. So will this be a new thing that Rob I'm sorry, that Jamal and Kimberly will be hosting Rob for a Pillow Talk segment? We shall see. I could be wrong. I might be right. We shall see. Lauren and Alex, okay, they're home from their trip. It was Lauren's birthday, and her children are her best birthday present. Colby and Emily, I fucking love their scenes in this last episode. The conclusion of the wedding, and Emily gifting her father-in-law an American grandpa outfit. Two cultures coming together. It gave me all the feels. This is the kind of shit we want to see. Just saying. The Other Way returns today, July 1st. And honestly, guys, I'm really trying to steel myself to watch this and get myself excited. But then I'm reminded that we have Sarper and Shekinah. Sarper with the 2,500 body count. Stadler, who is reminding me of E. Scott, the way that she's acting on social media. And on the good side, we're going to have new couples like James. Okay, so we're gonna see what happens with these new couples. And Dempsey, I mean, I do like Dempsey, even though Stadler is a bitch. I do like Dempsey. Okay, 90 Day Pride. This weekend was Pride weekend, and 90 Day cast members went all out with their pride. We have Nikki and her mom. We have Danielle and her ex Talon. Okay, they were having a ball at the Pride Parade. Love in Paradise cast. We have Ani with her son traveling, taking a little vacation. Kyle is also unfortunately traveling across Norway. I hope he's not fertilizing his way across Norway. And we have Aaliyah here showing her fashion design work. 90 Day UK, including I Love You Chicken, Louise and Jose, and Tony and Julie, I believe her name is, from 90 Day UK. Cassia from season 2. Do you guys remember Cassia? She was with Jason. Jason passed away, I think in 2021 or 2022 of COVID. Well, Cassia posted this to her story today. Okay. When I went to the hospital in 2017 for a car accident and stayed there for less than 3 hours, 2,000 for a room it's absurd. Girl, you just realized that medical bills in America are fucking insane. So she recounts a car accident that she had. Um, and she was in the hospital for a couple of hours. She thought her foot was broken. It turned out it wasn't. And she had to be on crutches for a couple of days. So I guess she's just realizing now how much this medical bill is going to cost her. Pillow Talk cast, including Robert and his adorable daughter, Mini Me. Okay, that little girl is his Mini Me. And happy birthday to Tim. Colty and Vanessa, okay, not together. Vanessa posting up a throwback picture of her in her 20s when she was still with her first husband, going out to the clubs and partying. Now she's in bed by 9 p.m. and parties with Coke Zeros. Yeah, I feel you, girl. And Colty just hoping everyone has a beautiful day. Kalani's adorable baby. Oh my goodness. And Asuelu still hangs out with his father-in-law golfing. And before I wrap up this edition of Oy Vey, just a couple of miscellaneous. We have Sam with his adorable daughter. And yes, you are the father. Devin from last season, 90 Day. Devin and Nick with her adorable nephews. Annie, let's all keep her in our thoughts and prayers. Okay, they will find out this week whether the fertility treatment took, whether the embryo turned into a viable baby. So let's keep them in our thoughts and prayers this week. Mike Berkowitz showing off his wife Tatiana, and Jimena wishing her father a happy birthday. Sinjin will be providing us with a life update. Jabri working out in Serbia, and Rose is opening up a vape shop. Rishi is missing his wife. Julia is ready for July. Amber and her kitty is ready for July as well. And before I let you guys go, on July 1st, I just want to remind you, July will be filled with love. July will be filled with peace. July will be filled with healing. July will be filled with progress. July will be filled with blessing. July will be filled with happiness. And July will be filled with opportunity. Thank you so much, guys, for all your support. I see all your comments. I love you guys. Don't forget, on Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. West Coast time, I do my live with Cynthia and Kelly, and you never know who may pop in, so don't miss it. And thank you so much for watching me. Please subscribe if you don't already. Hit that like button. Share my video with a friend or 10, and please consider joining my membership. There's a join button up there on the banner and down there in my description box. Thank you. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye, everyone.